Welcome. This is very awkward for me. Yep. My favorite thing to do is thrift flips. I love flipping stuff, but what I also really love is going to the thrift shop to find fabric. I live in Amsterdam and I was in another city, and when I go somewhere I always visit the local thrift shop because, what can I say, I'm a thrifty kind of girl. And I found the most amazing fabric, and I think it is a leftover piece of a bigger piece because it's kind of small. But like, look at this fabric, and it's kind of stretchy. This is amazing. So we have this super trippy stretchy fabric, and I was hoping I could make like a top and maybe like a biker shorts, just like a matching set. I was hoping I could make it, but I'm thinking I don't have enough, but we'll see. I'm just gonna start making, I think I'm just gonna make a top. A very easy way to start making your own clothes is by tracing items you already have. So for this top I'm gonna make, I took a top I already own, this one. It's very basic, but I love how it fits me. And I'm gonna use this top and I'm gonna trace it. If you look at it closely, you will see it has a front piece and a back piece. So those are the only pattern pieces I will have to make. Yeah, so this is the top I will use to make my own pattern. I will show you how to do it. It's super easy. And we're gonna make a cute festival top. And hopefully a cute festival outfit, like top to bottom. We'll see. I'm very excited. That was okay, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's awkward. Let's get started! Woo! So what we're gonna need, some fabric, a top to trace, measuring tape, pins, some color pens, fabric scissors, and we're ready to go. And before I'm gonna start working on the fabric, I'm gonna make a pattern by using this top I already owned. It's a top I had laying around in my closet. It's a top I love. I love the way it fits me. And I'm gonna trace it. I'm starting with the back, which is easier. And I'm just making sure I'm tracing around where the seams are and making sure that I can trace around it with a pencil. Now I'm measuring out the middle of the shirt because I'm only gonna do 1/2. And once I've cut it, I'm gonna flip it over and it will be symmetrical. So you do 1/2 of the shirt, you trace around the seams, mark the middle. I hope this makes sense. Now I'm tracing the pencil lines with some coloring pens so I can see it more easily. And I'm just going around and I marked the middle, so now I can easily make a line. Now I'm taking this very handy thing and I'm gonna add seam allowance. So for the arm and neck hole I did 1.5 centimeters, 1.6 inch, and for the shoulder and side seam I did 1 centimeter, which is like 0.4 inch. And the reason this is different is because I'm gonna fold over the neck and armpit part. I'm gonna fold it over twice and then sew it down. So that's why it's a bit more. I'm using another color pen to mark the seam allowance. And now when I cut it out like this, I can fold it over at the middle line. And I do this so the pattern is fully symmetrical. Now I'm just marking it marking the other half. And then I only need to cut it out. And then we have our first piece of the pattern. Yay, the back piece. Yes, write it down. Now we're gonna do the front piece, which is a little bit more difficult because you have to hide some parts of the back piece because we only want to do the front panel. So you have to sort of fold in the back part of the armpit and the back piece part at the neck line so you can trace the front piece. And I'm just gonna do it the same way, trace it with a pencil, mark the middle, go along the lines with a color pen, adding the seam allowance, same as the back piece, and voila, we have a front panel. Now, I lay down my fabric to see which part of the fabric I was going to use. And as you can see, it's a really small part, so I probably won't have enough to make a whole set. I wanted to make like biker shorts or something. Yeah, I don't have enough. So maybe I'll just make a bucket hat or a bag, matching bag, so I can still wear it as a full top to bottom festival outfit. I don't know. That's for another video. Now that I have my parts cut out, it's time to bring out the sewing machine. Yes, there she is. What a beauty. So first up, I'm attaching the shoulders. So right sides are facing, bad sides are on the outside. And I'm just pinning the shoulders in place. I'm putting the pins in upwards so I can sew over them. And I'm also pinning down the sides, pinning them the same way. Now I'm gonna sew like this, and also the sides all the way like this. Don't forget, when you start sewing, you have to do a back stitch at the beginning and end, because else your thread will come loose, and you don't want that. No, you don't. So yay! We have one attached shoulder. On to the next. And then we are gonna do the sides. And as you can tell, I'm very focused. I have a very serious face. Lol. Okay. Yeah, so everything is attached and we already sort of have a top. It's looking pretty good to me. But this needs to be finished properly so it won't like get loose. So I'm gonna do a zigzag stitch on the ends. And it looks like this. Now on to the neck hole. I'm gonna fold it over once and twice. Pin it in place. Yes, it's really easy. You can also do like bias binding on the neckline if you want to, but I'm lazy. I'm gonna do it like this. So all around. I took my time for this. And we have a finished neckline. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing for the armholes. Fold it over once, fold it over twice, so you hide the rough edge, pin it into place, go all around, and when I sew, I like to start like at the bottom of the armhole. So if I make a mistake at the end, you don't really see it that much. It is looking pretty. One last thing left to do, and it's hem the bottom. Put the top on and measured where I wanted the end to be. I trimmed a piece of the fabric and then folded it over twice again. So it was a bit too long to fold it over twice, so I had to trim it a bit, but yeah, so all around, and we're almost finished. So the final result. Oh my god, this spacey top, I'm gonna wear this to a festival, like it's amazing. And also it's reversible. It wasn't my intention, but the other side was white and it looks so cute as well. Like, what? Me dancing, yay! I'm so happy. I hope you will try to make your own top by tracing a piece you already own, making your own pattern. Let me know how it went. Thanks for watching. Maybe part 2 next week. Bye!